The Ministry of Labour on Friday held its first activity focused on eradicating the global issue of child labour. The ministry, accompanied by other organisations and agencies, held a walk that started from the Parliament buildings and then culminated at the ministry's Brickdam office. Several other walks will be held throughout the course of next week. World Day Against Child Labour is observed annually on June 12. This year it is observed under the theme Social Justice for All. End child labour. Speaking at the event, President of the Federation of Independent Trade Unions of Guyana, FITUG, Carvil Duncan, said that on many occasions it is the family, the environment, and their economic status that contribute towards child labour, because they do not consider that when children are sent out to work, they encounter unscrupulous employers and other negative impacts that are stuck with them for the rest of their lives.
Once you destroy the child, you destroy the child's future, and you destroy your future as well. Because who is going to take over when you're gone? The child should be given an opportunity to go to school, educate his or herself, and which will turn out to be a good Guyanese to serve the nation productively and intelligently.
He noted that children are not to be blamed for the responsibilities placed on them by their families. Instead, he said the families must take it upon themselves to ensure that their children have access to a comfortable life, and urged the children to refuse the family's attempts to promote child labour.
And don't be afraid to say no, even to your parents. Because of economic needs, they may want to send you to go and work. You have to say no. Because if you don't say no, you will end up to be a delinquent. You might end up being a person involved in all kinds of activities, and drugs is not left out.
Guyana has ratified key international labour organization (ILO) conventions that guard against child labour and has developed a national plan of action geared at eliminating the scourge completely by the year 2025. This is in keeping with the ILO and United Nations Children Fund (UNICEF's) push to end child labour. Touching on the need for public awareness of child labour and the rights of children, Minister of Human Services and Social Security Dr. Vindhya Prasad urged agencies to spread the message.
Go back into the schools. Do awareness in your schools. Teachers and members of staff organize seminars, workshops, organize activities where children can learn about their rights, learn about what constitutes child labor, how it is defined, what Guyana has signed on to, and why they should not be part of anything that constitutes child labor.
The minister emphasized that not all work a child is given can be considered child labour, but noted that anything that disrupts their development and ability to become educated is. This year, to further raise awareness and highlight the negative impacts of child labour, the ministry will also visit 25 schools to engage children and educate them of their right to say no and their right to an education. Reporting for the newsroom, I am Lizina Yearwood.